So what are we going to do on this?
Here we go. Hello!
What are we doing?
Mom's like, what video are we doing? I said, surprise! We're the authors of the Dining on a Dime cookbook, and today we're going to tell you the things we don't buy to save money.
We don't buy and we save that much money.
Right here, save 10,000 buckaroos.
A year.
$10,000 a year. Things we don't buy. And what we do is instead of buying these things, we use the recipes in Dining on a Dime cookbook to use instead of purchasing these things. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 13 things, because one of them's kind of the same things. 13 things we don't buy to save money. Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. Number 1, potato chips. Chips, any kind. My family buys like I allow 1 bag of chips a week. If I go to the grocery store and I know it's probably going to be 2 weeks, I'll buy 2 bags. I don't go to the store and buy any more after they're gone.
But we need to explain, this $10,000 is if you buy 5 bags of potato chips for your family and you start just buying 4 bags, then you'll be saving $10,000 with this other stuff.
Yeah. So one
So
bag
it's not like you got to
chips.
give everything up. We're not saying don't ever buy. We're just saying get rid of 1 bag. One bag.
One bag
so
of
if you get rid
potato
of 2,
chips
it'll be even more.
At $3 a bag, once a week is $155 a year. Next one, Sody Pop.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I will admit, Mike has been a little rebellious in this area, but he does buy a 12-pack every 2 or 3 weeks now. But we used to not buy it at all. And if you save, well, this one is an old number, but if you don't spend $4 on a 6-pack, which is what it is at my store right now, that's over $200 a year if you just get 1 6-pack a week.
If you get 1 less 6-pack.
1 less.
If you buy 1 less 6-pack a week, you'll save $200.
Soda is a huge one. And don't let your kids, guys, stop giving, it drives me crazy when Mike does this. He's editing this, so. But don't give your kids an entire soda. Jack will get a thing of pop, and he'll drink a quarter or half of it, and then he's done.
Yeah.
Split your soda up with your kids. Put it in a cup. They don't need their own can. Now, he does it as a special treat for the kids. Okay, I don't holler about it. But, that's a huge, don't drink it with your meals.
I was going to say another way, if you're drinking a 6-pack for every meal with your family, start just lunch having them do water to start out with, or dinner, one of the meals, and start slow that way. But you'll save that much.
Yeah. Reduce meat by 1.5 pounds 2 nights a week, and you'll save $468 a year.
Now,
this is
think
a big
about
one.
that. You're reducing your meat by 1.5 pounds. That's not that much. You can cut out, if you have 2 casseroles and it calls for a pound of meat, you can cut that and just use a half a pound just by doing those two casseroles.
We had one reader who said that she was using a half a pound of meat per person. She had 9 people in her family. She was buying 30 pounds of meat a week. My head about exploded off my shoulders. I'm like, what are you doing? Guys, you do not have to have a full chicken breast for every single dinner. You don't have to have 3 hamburgers for every single dinner.
Or you don't have to have meat for maybe 1 dinner of the week. So that
1 box of granola cereal at $4 will save you $208 a year if you just cut out 1. We have a wonderful, and it is good.
That's one of our,
everybody keeps
loves
raving
this
about
recipe,
it. Granola recipe here on page, where did I put it? 66. Make the granola in here. It literally takes me 5 minutes to make it up. Super easy, yummy. It costs, depending on what you put in your granola, it can cost you anywhere from 25 cents to $1, $1.50 instead of $4. And it makes 6 times the amount, 1 box.
And once again, it's only 1 box you're eliminating for that week. Not all 5 that you normally buy, just 1 box.
1 cup of juice for a family of 4, $1.50. You cut out 1 cup of juice a day is over $500 a year, almost $550 a year. Guys, again, stop giving juice to your kids to just drink all
To quench
day
the
long.
thirst. Don't use juice and pop, that
Mm-mm.
type of thing to quench thirst. Use that as a treat, or
Yes.
like the juice, a nutritional, something nutritional for the meal.
I never buy juice, and I never bought it for my kids. My kids never got juice unless I just gave it to them as a treat. Once in a while, I would buy orange juice. We do not drink juice on a regular basis. I don't keep it on hand because
And a lot
there's
of
no
people
reason
would
for
save
it.
too if you just gave them half the amount. People
Mhm.
give them like 12-ounce glasses of juice,
Mhm.
and you only need 6 to 8 ounces.
Yeah,
So you
yeah.
can cut out that way.
Fruit roll-ups, fruit gummies, whatever you want to call them now, whichever ones you buy, but all of them, if you just cut out one box at $2.50, that's $130 a year. Stop it with the gummies, people.
Stick an apple in the kids'
Yeah.
lunch instead of that for, 1 day or 2
Yeah.
days.
I've had kids for almost 21 years now, and I've maybe bought 5 to 10 boxes of gummies something in the entire time as treats. We don't put them in their lunch as a regular thing.
And that
Nothing
makes it
like
easy
that.
for me as a grandma. If I want to bring a special treat to my grandkids, I can bring them one of the, a gummy or something, and they think that's great. So it's still a treat to
Yeah.
them.
Okay, here's the next one. More soda again. I don't buy liters of soda at the convenience store either. Do you guys realize, you maybe don't know this, do you know how convenience stores make their money? It's not with the gas.
Mm-mm.
Gas is actually a loss for them. They make it on the sodas
Yeah.
and the drinks and people running in and
Good
getting
stuff.
sodas and drinks. That's where gas stations make their money. So 1 liter soda, this is 2009 prices in the book, but now it's $1.75 where I'm at. So you would save over $400 a year if you just cut out a liter of soda a day.
1 liter. Yeah.
Yeah,
1 liter.
1 liter. Gourmet coffee. Oh boy. Don't get me
And this
started.
is so much different too now.
Dining on a Dime cookbook, guys. The recipes are in here for your own homemade gourmet coffee, which is really good. We have people really rave about the
Yeah, they
recipes
do
in here.
like
But
them.
this was in 2009 before coffee really went crazy. $3.65 for one a day. Now, I'm sad to say, my kids will go spend $7, $8 on a cup of coffee. I think they were switched at birth. But they'll spend $6 to $8 for a cup of fancy coffee. If you just cut out one a day, that's over $2,500 a year. Now, I said $10,000 in the book. Some of these prices I'm giving you are higher because now they're higher, almost 10 years later. But
You'll
that
save
would
at
be-
least 10,000. So
You would
it'd
save
be even more than that.
$2,000 a year if you just cut out 1 cup of coffee from the
And if
store.
you have 2 people that buy
Yeah.
coffee, that's $4,000 a year.
Yeah.
If you just
Yeah.
cut out 1 coffee
Yep.
a day.
Bottled water. Oh my goodness, what people have lost their minds. I do not understand. I am sorry. I do not understand why people buy bottled water. Period. I really don't. I have lived in Texas and Kansas where the water that came out of the tap was absolutely nasty. And I never bought bottled water. We would get jugs and take them to the refill it place when we had really nasty hard water, and it was $0.25 for a gallon, $1 for 5 gallons. I've never understood the bottled water. I still don't understand the bottled
And
water
if you
thing.
say it tastes better, if you fill a jug up with water and set it in the refrigerator and let it set on the shelf, it'll taste the same. What happens is it's just regular water that's set on the shelf, and all the the stuff is kind of evaporated out of it, the bad flavors that you don't like. And it's the same thing. So if you just take water at home and let it set on on the refrigerator shelf, it's the same thing. It'll taste the same way. It'll do the same type of thing.
I saw a thing the other day. They said the #1 product sold in stores now is bottled water.
And you know when that started?
That's crazy.
I won't give the name, but there's a company. Am I allowed to give the name?
I don't know. Who is it? Oh, I don't know. Maybe not.
I better not. Okay, it's a famous, if I would say this name, company that starts selling
Sports
flavors,
drinks.
sports drinks.
Let's just say it's the most known sports drink company.
Yes, and up to this point, nobody had ever heard of bottled water. Never. So to try to figure, and this is a fact that they even say.
Yeah.
So to try to figure out how to get this water to sell, they started pushing that this bottled water was better for you, and healthier and all this. And it migrated into just regular old tap water being bottled. And at that time, it was just tap water. Most of it was tap water being bottled. And they started selling it because this company had so integrated, what do I want to say, filtered or whatever. Infiltrated people's minds with you have to buy bottled water to be healthy, that it started taking off. And I remember people saying, they said, who would pay money for water? We could not figure that. This was years ago.
And don't leave a comment and don't email me. I have been, oops, sorry, the dog hit the camera. I have been where the water was so nasty you couldn't even smell it. It was so bad. And I still never bought pre-made bottles water. Now, we did go down and they had Culligan type machines at the grocery store to refill them. But like I said, it was 25 cents a gallon or $1 for 5 gallons, something like that. And
but to just go in some place
just to go buy bottled water,
$2 for a bottle of water is crazy.
I'm sorry, but this is like the most absurd thing I have ever seen in my life. It's like people have lost their minds.
And the same people, a lot of people that drink that, they say they want the environment to be safe, and now all this plastic stuff is happening. It's
that
like
makes me mad.
You got to really get a grip on this fear factor stuff.
Yeah, stop being afraid of water. It's perfectly fine unless you live somewhere like Flint, Michigan that had issues. Okay, that's fine. I get it.
Every once in a while you live someplace where they say you have to boil the water first, such and such or something.
95% of the water is safe to drink.
Those are exceptions.
Yeah, don't. So, snap cakes. If you cut out the zingers, the ding-dongs, the hostess, whatever.
And if you cut out $1.25 for
they're
hostess,
more than that
they're
now.
way more,
Well, this was 2009
that's
prices.
true.
So if you cut out one snack cake, and then I had $1.25. Now they're like $2 something to put in lunches. It's up. That would be almost $1,000 a year if you cut out one a day.
And think about that too. If you just one a day. One a day.
Yeah.
If you have kids in school and you're giving them these
one of
things,
the 2-packs,
for their lunch every single day, just think how much more you would cut out if you just stopped doing that for 4 kids or 5 kids.
Okay, the next one, pizza delivered, $20 a week. It is way more than that now. Now it averages about, my son is a pizza delivery boy, so I know it averages $40. I just want to sit there and croak. On top of usually a $5 or $10 tip they give him. Which, thank you, by the way. Wait a minute, I shouldn't be sending out this video because then my son won't have a job.
He won't have a job.
No. But if you cut out $40 for pizza being delivered, that's over $2,000 if you just cut out one pizza a week.
One pizza delivery a week.
I
know people that get it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. Well, BJ says there's people that will order it like almost every night. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
And again, that's one $40. A lot of people can order more.
All right, next one, lunch. Oh man. Okay, $5 a person, 20 days a month. That's over $1,200 a year. $5 was in 2009. Now, really, it's $10 is what most people are spending. So you're talking over $2,400, which is how much I paid for my car last year. I could pay for my car with your eating out lunch 20 days a month for one person. One person.
Yeah.
All right, the last one, and this is the biggest one. We just did another video on this, but eating dinner out for a family of 4, $40 once a week is $2,000. I know full good and well most people are spending $60 to $75 now doing that. I've seen it when Mike and I go on our dates.
Now that's once a week to cut out. Just one. If you're going out 5 times a week or 4 times a week to eat, and you just cut it out one time.
$10,000 just eating out. Just eating out. If you just cut out these things, you could pay cash for a very nice new to you used car. I mean, we're talking nice. I've been looking for a new car right now. You could buy a 2013, 2014. This is 2018. You could not buy a nice 3 to 5 year old car, low mileage, with just these snack foods.
Yeah.
Just these snack foods. So how do we replace these?
And you don't have to give it all up. You got to remember, this is not giving up everything. This is not giving up all the chips. This is just cutting back.
Yeah.
Cutting back.
So those are the things, the 13 things we don't buy to save money. We take the recipes from Dining on a Dime. I make homemade granola. I cook dinner, honey baked chicken. Our #1 recipe takes 5 minutes to throw it in the oven. All these types of things. Drink water instead of soda and milk and juice.
Don't
Stop
buy
giving them all that
water.
stuff. Get rid of the bottled water, guys. It's ridiculous. Fill up your water thing the night before. Set it in the fridge. It's cold. You take it to work, put your cap on, and you go. You don't need to do that. So those are the ways we save. A lot of times it's not what you don't buy and not what you do buy.
Exactly.
Please visit us at livingonadime.com. Go check out our Dining on a Dime cookbook, and we will see you guys next time.
Bye-bye.
Oh, yeah. Get it together, people.